There's no other market research podcast that earned recognition 2 years in a row, 2019 and 2020, as being named one of the best in the marketing research field. And we're proud to welcome you to the one podcast that did. Research Business Daily Report not only is the one of which we speak, but it's also known as this industry's only daily research video blog. So enjoy today's RBDR and all our other reports, both from the past and that are upcoming. But please lend your support so that we can continue this research news video series. And you can see on the screen right now where you can go in order to provide that support. I'm Bob Lederer, now in my 26th year as the respected voice in market research. We're continuing today with what amounts to marketing research's evolution as the effects of the coronavirus ebb here in the United States and also are brought under control. Of course, the reopening of company offices is much talked about, but the actual circumstances right now are hazy, as each company is weighing the benefits and the drawbacks of bringing employees back to a central location as opposed to continuing to maintain a heavy remote office situation. One of the curiosities is a series of reports that virtual focus group facilities are being established in headquarters. Now, it's not unusual that that would be the case, but there are really points that need to be covered in order to do a very, very good job in that implementation. Our resident qualitative research expert, Fader Focus's Susan Fader, reacts to the supposed and actual requirements for companies that actually are building those focus group facilities. Susan?
I responded to a market research post where a company was asking what type of space they should build for moderators who are going to continue to moderate online. So these moderators would be on their staff. And the responses from people were, well, you just need big enough space for two people and that's it. And no one was saying anything else. And I, as a moderator, went, wow, there's just so much more. One is, as a moderator, I need natural light to be locked up in a room with no light. This sucks all the energy out of you. Of course, you want soundproofing, but is there any way you can get some light in there? That's very important. Also, no virtual backgrounds. They're horrible. People's hands disappear, heads. With COVID, no one is really using virtual backgrounds anymore. You should have a background that can transform. So if you're doing doctor interviews, it could be, the bookshelf can have different things, or the wall could be different things if you're doing it with teenagers. I'm actually talking from a standing desk. I moderate standing up, so don't assume all moderators are going to be sitting down. The other thing is you need more than one screen, because if there's stimuli, the moderator might have it on one screen and the people they're looking at is another. I also like to have a big wall in front of me where I could put the life-size stimuli up on the wall, because sometimes what you have is so small on the screen. It's also very helpful. And even if it's just the moderator, you don't want the space to be so confining that they can't move around. And, as a treat, you could have a fridge in there, but make sure it's silent so that they could have something cold to drink. So those are just some top of mind things that you should consider if you're a corporation and trying to create a space for moderators to moderate online groups. So those are some of my tips.
That wraps up Research Business Daily Report for today and for this third week of June. Now, we're always thankful for the views of any RBDR video that you and our audience provide. And each day, as you probably know by now, we bring you a news item, an insight, or a commentary that is not found anywhere else. And after digesting today's video, and as you absorb other RBDR reports as well, we hope that you appreciate us sufficiently to consider becoming what we call an RBDR Patreon supporter. If you visit RBDR's exclusive crowdfunding platform at patreon.com/RBDR, you can make your commitment and make a difference for us. So we hope that you have a good research day and that this week turns out to be a good one for both research users and research sellers alike. Enjoy this weekend, and we'll see you back on Monday. Until then, please stay safe.